Have you got a petrol gauge here?
No, there's like the one.
I know, because do you know what? The only time I haven't got the 39 back home, one day it ran out of gas. And the guy said, because somebody had forgotten to fill it up, but there's no petrol gauge.
That's it.
That's the only stress about your job. You haven't got a petrol gauge.
But at the end of the day, the last driver went to fill it up.
Oh, I know, and that's why we did one of the 30. He ran out of fuel about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And mind you, I still prefer these. The new ones with all the beeps. I just hate the beeps. It's crazy. All these, it drives you bloody insane sitting in the back there for 2 hours.
It's absolutely crazy.
But that's the only stress in your job. What's the most stressful thing about your job? Come on.
People paying £20 much for £3 fee.
Well.
The first person of the day does that, then my change is gone.
But at least you have quite a lot of change ready for people who haven't got all the notes.
Well, me, that there. 2 people get on with tenors, and I've got the phone call.
Is that all they give you?
They don't give us a phone.
Don't they? Oh yeah, you've got to keep your own flow.
That's my own money.
Yeah. No, your job is stressful. I know you get paid 40 grand a year just to sort of. We all know about you. In fact, all the poor people in Hastings, those bus drivers, they're on a good number.
17 grand a year.
17? Really? And do you know what? I'm glad you told me that, because I can't bear, particularly in Hay, all the people who give you info, but it's duff info. Because they all say in Hay, the bus drivers are on 30 grand. Do you know that? 35 grand.
Well, they're not even on that in London.
Typical.
I did the same job in London, right?
Yeah.
Working for National Express. And that was 26 grand a year. And back the end, you get off my plan to do.
Do you know, that's typical of Hay. I've lived in Hay for 20 years, and you've got a lot of people in Hay who say they're educated. That's typical of Hay. Like somebody who told me that? Oh God, the town choir in Hay told me, he said, you want to get on that, mate? He was sitting in the back one day last year. He said, you want to get on that number because they're all on 35 grand. Typical Hay old what? Yeah. They make out they're all educated, they read the posh papers, you know?
If they were that much, imagine how much it is. Like 19 drivers in my depot,
Yeah.
we're all on that. If we were all on 35 grand a year.
Do you know, I'm glad you told me that, because some of the drivers, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, because most of the drivers are brilliant, but some of them can just be sometimes a little bit moody, and now I understand why. I mean, 17 grand, because you do a long day, don't you?
Yeah, 12 hours.
Yeah, I mean, to do 12 hours, because I used to do like 16-hour days sometimes with my little plane, and it gets bloody tiring, you know, especially if something goes wrong. 17 grand, and you've got a lot of responsibility, really. If you kill me this morning, you'll be in and out of court for 7 years. You know? That's not a lot of money, that.
Put your camera on that here.
What?
See that thing there?
Yeah.
That now. When it's in the green, I'm driving fine.
Yeah.
If I hit the brakes too hard, it'll go to amber.
Yeah.
Which has me, it was not quite nice to press one bit. And if it goes red, it means I'm not driving up to standard.
I bet you keep it more or less the green, more or less all the time.
You've got to try to, but you can't have it on it.
But is there a computer chip that records what you do? Yeah? Yeah, and that's all where all the stress is, isn't it? It's
When I go back to the yard, I can have a look at how my ship went today.
But I bet you, because is your boss Welsh?
No, he's a Scottish one.
Oh, because I was going to say, I bet the great thing about the Welsh, if your boss was Welsh, he would say, do you know what, I don't really care. He probably wouldn't even bother looking at your records. That's what I like about the Welsh. They kind of like all this bossiness and technology, bollocks to it all. Let's just go down to the pub and have 5 pints, you know?
What we want to do is drive the best.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, one of your lads hasn't been taught properly, because I was on it about 6 weeks ago, and he stalled in Dorstone on the bad bend.
And that's the bus, that isn't it?
No. But what it was, now I know it's the bus, but what it was, and then he kept stalling at every bus stop because nobody had taught him to keep the revs up a bit. And every time, at every bus stop, he was stationary because I know you've got to leave the engine about 10 minutes to restart it. Every bus stop, nearly every bus stop, it stopped. And if he'd just, I was brought up on a farm, you know, if he'd just kept the revs up a bit as he was coasting into the bus stop, and the poor lad, I felt really sorry for him. It just kept stopping, and he was really embarrassed. But anyway. I didn't know you had a spy in the cab.
That's exactly what it is.
And it's horrible, all that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like they don't trust you. I mean, who doesn't trust the bus driver? You know?
There's also trackers on the
Really? What, because he steals them?
That's the check. They say it's to save fuel, that, but it's to check where we are, we're not very early.
Mind you, that's quite sensible for the, you know, texting people, or people could phone in if they wanted, find out how late it's running.
They know exactly what every single message of fleet is.
I gotta go, oh Christ. I know, I can see them there. You know, they've rolled all the way from the back.